The Western military could not imagine such a thing even in their worst nightmares. Russia's super latest weapon went into mass production ahead of time. We are talking about a high-precision long-range self-propelled howitzer, Coalition-SV. Today, Deputy General Director of Rostec, Vladimir Artyakov, officially announced that self-propelled howitzer Coalition-SV went into mass production before the end of state tests, which were supposed to end in December 2023. According to him, customers from the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation decided to send world's most powerful long-range self-propelled howitzer to the front and test this system in real-time fights. It is reported that the conveyors at Russian defense plants are already working at full capacity, producing the latest self-propelled howitzers in the amount of 50 units per month. It is worth noting that the Coalition-SV is a unique artillery system that has no analogues in the world. Without exaggeration, this latest weapon can become a game-changer in the current conflict. The fact is that the self-propelled howitzer Coalition-SV can hit targets at a distance of 70-80 kilometers while firing 16 shots per minute. Not a single NATO country, including the United States, does not have howitzers with similar characteristics. According to military experts, NATO countries and the United States have transferred to Ukraine their best long-range self-propelled artillery systems, such as the American M109A3GN Paladin, German Panzerhaubitze 2000, Swedish Archer, and French Caesar. All this led to the fact that the armed forces of Ukraine began to conduct artillery duels against the Russian army at a distance of 35-40 kilometers. As a result, Russian artillery systems like Giasint B and MST-S lost their effectiveness during artillery duels, as their firing range was only 34 kilometers. As a result, to destroy enemy howitzers, the Russian army had to use Lancet kamikaze drones and rare and expensive Tornado-S multiple launch rocket systems with a radius of destruction of 130 kilometers. Military experts are confident that the latest long-range self-propelled howitzer Coalition-SV will not leave any chances for the armed forces of Ukraine in artillery duels with their NATO long-range howitzers. Moreover, it also became known that the Coalition-SV will use the latest modern actively reactive projectiles, Krasnopol-D, that can destroy targets even at a distance of 80 kilometers. Long-range self-propelled howitzer Coalition-SV works in conjunction with GLONASS satellites and has a built-in computing system that allows its 152mm cannon 2A88 to hit targets at a distance of 70-80 kilometers with high accuracy. At the same time, the probability of deflection of each shot is only 90 meters, which ultimately guarantees the destruction of any target located even at a distance of 80 kilometers. My dear friends, it seems that the armed forces of Ukraine and their patrons from NATO and the Pentagon face serious problems that cannot be solved even with the help of a direct military invasion of the NATO and US armies of Western Ukraine.